Hey guys, it's Holly and I'm back with another video. Today was actually a toy and game show in my city. Unfortunately, they wouldn't let me take my camera in. You had to pay $4 to go in, but they said the vendors might not appreciate it, so I wasn't able to take any video, which really sucks. But I did want to go ahead and talk a little bit about it. Mostly it had toys and cards, but there were some booths that had video games, and there was this one booth here by Closet Geeks. They're based out of Toronto. They had some video game merchandise. They had some Skylanders, they had the Mario pin set, they had a lot of stuff that I already have, but they had some strategy guides for only $1, so I snagged one of those. And if you're located in the Toronto area, I'll go ahead and give you their email address here, because they were very nice, and that is fortheclosetgeek@gmail.com. They do have a lot of really neat memorabilia stuff, and they're selling these candy bags for $1 with lots of Asian candies in them. And so I picked it up. And I'll show you what I got. The first booth that I went to mostly had Star Wars toys, baseball cards, but tucked in the corner under the table were some really dirty NES and Game Boy games. So I picked through them and I picked out 5 that I wanted. They had no prices on them. I said to the guy, how much for these games? He counted 5 of them and he said $5, and I just about fell over. Because most of these people were resellers, so I was actually pretty surprised. I'll show you the games here. The first one is WWF Superstars on the Game Boy. I already have this, but I want a second copy for a very particular reason. I got Tetris on the NES. This is owned by Field. Something rattling in there, but I'll clean them up. They'll look great. I saw this in World Wrestling. I've never seen this NES game before, and I didn't know how much it was, so I took a chance on it, and when I found out it was $1, I just bought it. Never seen it. We have Contra, which is an awesome find for $1. And this, I know, you can't think it can get better than Contra, but this is actually better than Contra. I saw this laying there. This, for those of you that don't know, is a Famicom converter. And it's been pulled out of Gyrus at some point, and somebody stuck a Famicom cart on it and duct taped it so it didn't come apart. And I'm suspecting that this Famicom cart is actually Super Mario World, or Super Mario Brothers. Let's see here. I'm going to peel this duct tape off because I'm really curious to find out what Famicom game this is. Oh no, it's something different. Oh, this is going to be one of those multiple games. This might actually be something completely different, because I'm seeing Galaga here. Let me peel this off and get right back to you guys. Alright, so I peeled the duct tape off, and this is what it revealed. 210 in 1. And of course there's a picture of Contra and Puyan, whatever that is, 1942, Galaga, Xevious, Tetris, and what's this other one? I don't know what the other ones are. But that's pretty interesting. Oh, Mario's up here. And then when you turn it over, it has the list, which unfortunately is not in English. But what's really interesting is the Famicom converter itself has this honeybee insignia. Now, normally I would associate the honeybee with Hudson. So if Mason Sushi or anyone else out there, I know there's a lot of you guys that collect rare NES games, know what this is, know what I've found, please let me know. I mostly wanted it just for this. So this game, if you guys want it, is certainly for trade. Alright, cool. And then, short of that, I found this from a reseller. They had $15 marked on it, but I paid $10. It's a game I've been looking for a long time, and I figured $10 was reasonable. There were resellers there, and it is important to negotiate with them, but for the most part, I mean, they do serve a purpose as well. I don't always mind buying from a reseller if I can get a reasonable price. And then here is the strategy guide I purchased, and this was $1. I don't have the guide for Crystal Chronicles. And then another very exciting find a box. And I mean, this is full. And the guy said that there's 306 codes in here. And what these are these are online codes for the Pokemon trading card game. And I got this for a very reasonable price, about $24. And yeah, I'm very happy with that. So I'm going to be playing some Pokemon trading card game. There's some Victini promo codes in here and some other promo codes in here I don't think I'll necessarily need. But for the most part, this will be awesome. That'll keep me busy for quite some time. So that was my day at the Retro Toy Show. There were all kinds of toys there, all kinds of plushies, all kinds of figures. I was hoping to find some Bucky O'Hare figures, but nobody seemed to have Bucky O'Hare. There were booths of My Little Ponies, which I thought was hilarious. I wish I could have taken my video camera in. But any toy you can think of from the 80s pretty much was available here. Star Wars figures, they had everything. They had the old Kodak camera plushies. What else did I see there? A whole bunch of stuff. It was a fun time. So that was just a quick video about the toy and game show that I went to and some of the stuff I got. And again, if anybody can tell me a little bit more about this, please do. The NES, the rare NES cartridges aren't really something I know a lot about, but I do know this is a Famicom converter, and that makes me happy because now I can play Famicom carts on my NES. Alright guys, thanks for watching.